Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time reviewing on Batgirl issue number 1, New 52 comic review. Now, I'm sorry it took a little while. I've just been busy with my other jobs, doing other things, but I'm now back to getting my review done. And this one is on Batgirl, which is meant to have Barbara Gordon once again back as Batgirl. And personally, I do feel they shouldn't have rushed Batgirl in. I feel they could have gone with someone else for a different title. So the cover has Batgirl getting ready for action. And the story starts off how an unknown person is heading into someone's house and garden. And the guy's like, "Who the devil?" "Precisely, Mr. Carter." "Yes? What are you doing in my..." And he points out how that he survived a sinking ship and how everyone else died, but not him. And he says, "I am the mirror, Mr. Carter." Oh my word. And so he gets this kind of weird gun and sprays his mouth full of it and leaves him afterwards. And after this, he moves on to Barbara Gordon. And you've got Barbara Gordon saying, "I'm not Barbara Gordon. I have to keep remembering that." And so Barbara sees that something's wrong and heads into action. Well, in saying, "Tonight, I'm Batgirl." And so you've got these people kind of terrorizing this rich family, saying, "Please, please, just leave. Please, we won't." "Who are you?" "Oh, where are my manners? I'm sorry, I thought you knew. Danny, give me the Aldridge, the scrapbook, would you? We're the Britsbury killers." And so pretty much they say, "But we didn't even live in Britsbury," and even shows other things. And one of them complains about not bringing a coat of the rain. And so Barbara Gordon quickly kicks one of the goons down and manages to take them down single-handedly, with one guy saying, You knocked out Tonya out cold." "I did." And so manages to take down the one with the Frankenstein mask. And just as he's about to point his gun at the two people, Barbara manages to quickly handle the situation effectively, and also manages to fire up many rams her through the window. And Barbara manages to hold him on, and after this leaves them with him for the police to come, and the rich couple are thankful of Barbara. So it turns out, much like the original DC universe, Barbara Gordon in the New 52 was shot and crippled by the Joker. She ends up waking up with Gordon saying, "You okay, sweetie?" "I'm fine, Dad." And so Barbara Gordon wakes up, and Jim Gordon pretty much points out that it's the evening. So, fun fact, in the New 52 reality, Jim Gordon is much younger. So after this, Barbara Gordon is planning to move out and meets her roommate Alyssa and introduces to her room as well as her apartment, and become fast friends. So meanwhile, two detectives are guarding one of the kind of killers, and so Alyssa offers to, get Barbara Gordon's stuff out, and Barbara's like, "Yes, no, wait." And so Alyssa finds out that about Barbara being was originally disabled, but despite this becomes good friends. So the villain, meanwhile at the hospital, breaks in and does so single-handedly, and pretty much you've got the two detectives pretty much messaging a message to the police and that, and Barbara pretty much getting word about it as well, and has a secret component, which is a motorcycle. And I'm questioning why nobody around the neighborhood is not going to see this. So pretty much Barbara goes in motorcycling handily, and just as they the two detectives got the door, they end up getting blasted with only one remaining, and turns out the guy is named Theodore and that he's on the list. So Barbara pretty much goes through and confronts the villain called Mirror, who looks like anarchy. So after this, Barbara is a bit reluctant when he's got a gun, and this kind of triggers back some painful memories, and the female detective asks, take him down on that, but Mirror ends up killing Theodore, and even the detective isn't happy and calls her a murderer in that, and for letting someone die. And yeah, this is literally the first issue. So, issue 1 isn't too bad. I would say, yeah, it's good to see Barbara Gordon back as Batgirl, but I personally feel they could have not done a Batgirl story just yet, and focused slowly in bringing Barbara Gordon in. So the story deserves a thumbs up. It's still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.